Okay, what you're seeing right now is a Dynamotor I bought, and this is the other power supply for it. And now we got to test it out to see if the Dynamotor is going to work. And let's see. Okay, so if you hear that sound, Dynamotor is running, and that's going to put out 225 volts. So it should be enough to run the ARC5 receiver, and that would be that Gizzy right there with the tag on it. Okay, and Chubby, what are you doing? Would you stop it? Here, don't mind me, I got my thumbs in the way so I can turn the camera around. Alright. Alright, now that's working. I have another video where I have the receiver working. I do not have a speaker for it. I'm going to have to buy that. It's a very different speaker for the other radio. It'll be a dog. Oh, it'd be 8,000 ohms. So it's pretty good size. And if you've been looking at my series on the trip to the radio museum, the private one in Dayton, Henry used to be working at the one up in Virginia City, but had to move all of his equipment out, which took him over a year to move all the equipment he had to the museum. But he has his own warehouse for his other stuff, and a big workshop. And some of the next videos you're going to be seeing on that are going to be more than likely the one radio he is working on that came out of a U.S. destroyer. It is one of only 4 known to exist in the U.S. Navy, that was in the U.S. Navy. And there's actually, I think he said the other 3 are still on ships. But the corrosion is pretty intense on these, so he's had to do a lot of work on restoring the crinkle finish to the front panels, and now he has to go through the main cabinet. Definitely he has to go out and have it sandblasted because it's so bad with corrosion. There's no other way to do it. But it's a pretty amazing place. But if you go to the website I show on the videos, you can see basically the whole museum of all the radios and stuff he has there. And attached to this video, I'm also going to have a video of the receiver working, and it works fine now. So that my brother Ron finally found, like, oh my goodness, there was like a total of 9 wires that were cut on it. And I said cut, not broken. Apparently this was one that was used, they disabled it so nobody else could use it. Because one of the IF cans there was like 20 screws holding it on, and he had to take all those off, and we went inside, found 4 cut wires on the inside just hanging there. So, and then it was all buttoned back up. So definitely it was one of those things where you want to make sure that nobody could figure out how to get it to work right away. Well, my brother took him like 3 days and he figured it out, and he got the thing working. But I don't have a speaker for it, so you got to hear it through headphones. And what do you want to say, Chubby? Huh? You want to say something? Hello? Look at the camera. Say hi. Wave. Wave. Right, everybody? Okay. Well, anyhow, so yeah, those other videos will be coming. I have a lot of video I went through. It'll probably take at least another 3 or 4 more parts to go through the stuff he has. It is just totally unbelievable. And actually he has the first radio transmitter and transmitter combination he had since he was like 14 years old. He's been doing this for all that time, and he's the same age as I am. So anyhow, just go ahead and take a look at the videos and subscribe if you like what you see, and we will be getting back to you guys later. Okay? Bye. Well, guess what? Lights on. It works. Go figure. It works better than my SX96 does. Still got a few things just to clean it up, but I made a brass plate to cover one of the missing RF cans underneath, but in here, and coming in, that's through my headphones, so I don't even have a hooked up to a speaker. Go figure. So if you guys ever heard CW before, that's what it is. That's Morse code. And it comes in pretty good, even with my short antenna out there. It's not that big, but yeah, Ron got this thing working just the other night, and it was one of those things where I swear it was sabotaged by somebody, because he opened one of the sealed cans that had like 20 screws closing it up, and all four wires inside the can were cut and left out of the way, and then the can was screwed back together. And that was 4 cuts. He found actually a total of 9 places where wires had been cut in this thing. So it definitely was a challenge trying to go ahead and put this together. But he finally got it all back together. I'm just going to go ahead and clean it up and do some of the other, like the plate here in front that's missing. I already took care of the RF can that had a plate missing. I made it out of brass, and so that's in there now. But we got a working receiver. There we go. Can't beat that. Just a short one. Bye for now.